Hi, and welcome to episode 1 of Waking Up with Gabrielle. And yes, I'm literally in my PJs, and I've got a little bit of a bouffant happening here because I went to bed with my hair damp. And instead of coffee talk, which I may have coffee at times, today I have a cacao bevy, one of my infamous cacao bevies. That's my kitty in the background. That has maca, camu, moringa extract, ashwagandha, mucuna, coconut oil, some hemp seeds, a little sea salt, a little raw honey. And yeah, so what is waking up with Gabrielle? Well, it's your chance to wake up with me in the morning and also wake up with me. And by waking up, I mean, let's wake up about certain circumstances. Let's wake up our soul. Let's wake up our vibrancy, let's just fucking wake up, right? I figured communication would be appropriate. I was going to say apropos, and then I changed my mind. Appropriate for the first episode of Waking Up with Gabrielle. I'm feeling a little cheeky, as you can tell. Oh, and this is my kids' that's the coolest thing. It's like a wooden jungle gym. I love it. Really, really cool. Helps, with boys to get them all active. It's like a little mini gym for them. They can climb on and everything. Waldorf inspired. Anyway, communication. Communication is critical to any relationship. Every relationship, whether it's a friendship, a business relationship, a romantic partnership, communication is essential. And I know for me personally, it's been a long road of, work in that department. And you're never done, right? There's always ways in which we can go. And I think as we peel the layers, I know, it's as we peel the layers, more things are exposed. So there's always, it's the, Alice in Wonderland's rabbit hole. How deep does it go? It's infinite, right? So communication, if you're struggling in relationships or if things are coming up, take a look at not only what you're saying, but how you're saying it. It's been a big theme this week for me personally, which is why I wanted to talk about it. Because even if you are being upfront with your communication, sometimes the other person isn't, and I've done this, right? We're not aware actually of the things that we're agreeing to, and so this is my point with communication. It's not just about even what you say or how you say it. It's really an integral understanding of what you're saying. Like, are you even listening to the other person? And that's a huge piece of communication, right? It's not just the talking piece, it's the listening piece. And with my clients, that's a big deal. I have to really listen to them in order to really hear what they're saying, because a lot of times when somebody's talking, they don't really know what they're saying, or they're just expressing and processing. And so you have to really be able to listen in order to understand what's actually being said. And sometimes that means reading between the lines. So yeah, pay attention, and just make the shifts within yourself, and everything else will fall into place. It's worked, I know, for me, and I'm sure in your life, there's been instances and circumstances where, we have no control over anybody else, but we do have control of ourselves. And you know what? It's okay to be emotional. However, it's also important, I think, especially as a woman, right? We can become really emotional. I think, too, though, it's important to learn in your communication how to process your emotions, allow yourself, well, maybe not even process them right away, but like allow yourself to really feel what you're feeling, but not hold on to it. Just allow yourself to feel it, recognize it, and allow your brain, right, the room to mentally process what needs to take place if it needs to take place quickly. But allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to really investigate the inner dialogue of self. And, whatever's going on, just communicate. Communication is key. It's important. It's the backbone of anything and everything. Um, you know, if it's subtle, it's underneath, right? It's underneath the radar, right? Our body language is communication, how we look at somebody, right? How we feel, right? All of that. It's all communication. Communication is key. All right, well, good morning. And episode 1 of Waking Up with Gabrielle. I'll see you next time. Bye.